Hi, it's Kelly Rasmussen here with another Hero Arts video. Today I'm going to show you how to make some table decorations like these that you could use for weddings or any other type of parties. And first I'm going to start off with this accordion folded circle that I have stuck into a vase of flowers. We'll start off with a 12-inch strip of cardstock. And I'm going to use my scoring board to score every 1/4 of an inch. Now I've cut that strip of cardstock in half, so you have 2 strips of paper with the scoring marks. And then you'll just fold back and forth along those scored lines all the way down both strips. And once both of them are done, I'm going to adhere the 2 ends together to form a circle. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on one side and then wrap it around to form the circle. Then I'm going to do the same with the other strip. Next I'm going to take 2 1-inch circles and I'm going to cover them with glue, and these will be used on the back side of the accordion circles. And I'm just going to flatten down my folded strip of cardstock until it forms a circle, and while holding it in place with my hand I'm going to put the circle on top and then hold it there while the glue dries. Now I'm going to create some stamped pieces to use on the front side of my circles. And I'm going to be using these 2 stamp sets. First I'm going to take this polka dot circle image from the Many Dots clear stamp set, and I'm going to mount it to my acrylic block and stamp it onto some white cardstock with some soft apricot shadow ink. Now if you were creating a bunch of these for a wedding, I would suggest stamping as many circles as you need so you can sort of create an assembly line when you go to put them together. And next I'm going to take a letter from this typewriter clear stamp set, and I'm going to stamp it using some vintage photo distress ink. I think a monogram image like this works great for a wedding, but if you were creating these for some other sort of party, you could use a heart or a flower, or even you could do a little cluster of gems in the middle, just whatever coordinated with your theme. Now I'm going to punch out both of these images using a 1-inch circle punch and a 3/4 inch circle punch. And now that I have all the pieces lined up, I'm just going to continue assembling the rest of the accordion circles. And I put a little bit of foam adhesive on the back of the center circle to give it a little more dimension. And now I'm going to attach these circles to the end of a wooden dowel. I'm just going to line it up and then use some pop dots to sandwich in the wooden dowel, and this will allow it to stay in place. And then I'm just going to place my other circle on top and press it together, and there you have a finished double-sided accordion circle. Next up are some simple stamped name cards. And I'm going to start out by using this frame image from the Luscious Frames clear stamp set. And I'm going to use that same soft apricot shadow ink and stamp it onto some white cardstock. And again, if you were doing a bunch of these, you could save time by creating an assembly line and doing all this stamping at the same time. Now I'm going to take these typewriter alphabet letters and I'm going to stamp out the word bride. And I want my word to be right justified, so I'm going to start with the last letter of the word. And this will make sure my letters are evenly spaced. If you wanted your word centered, you could just start with the center letter of the word and work your way out. And to finish it off, I've rounded the corners, tied a bow with some colored twine, and I'm using pop dots to adhere it to my folded name card. And lastly, I have a simple way to dress up a vase or a jar of flowers. First up, I'm going to create the little tag, and I'm going to stamp that same polka dot circle image. And then I'm going to punch out a small heart shape, and then punch out the bigger circle with my 1-inch circle punch. And here I have everything lined up I'll need: my tag, a piece of twine, some ribbon, a scallop strip of cardstock, and a jar. And I'm going to start with the scallop strip of cardstock and put down some adhesive. And then I'm just going to wrap it around the jar. And next comes the ribbon, and I'm going to put some adhesive on the back side, and I'm going to leave a little gap in the middle with no adhesive where I'm going to stick a piece of twine in to tie on my tag. So I'm just going to start wrapping the ribbon around, and once I get to the middle part, I'm going to stick that piece of twine underneath, and then just continue on wrapping the rest of the ribbon around. And to finish it off, I will tie on my little heart tag using some twine. Thanks so much for watching.